She just loving and loving. She don't care about nothing but loving. She gon' cry when he's done with love.
Hey, peace and love, everyone. I hope your New Year's been good so far. I was out here doing some yard work, taking a little break from some studies, and I was doing some yard work. I decided to rake up some of these leaves and create a little, you can see it, a little compost bin. You know, I'm out here grounding as well, and I started thinking. Right, stuff started coming to me. And you dealt nature's the ultimate teacher, right? So, you know, I was talking about seasons the other day, and then today, for some reason, the word purpose came into mind. I was just thinking about the leaves, you know. They start out green. It's a beautiful color. You know, they provide protection for like the smaller birds. The smaller birds will create nests in the canopy of the oak tree. And they'll have lay their eggs, and they'll protect them from the larger birds. Larger birds won't, most of the time, they won't go deep into the tree. So they protect them from the larger birds and anything else, rain, things like that. The green provides, leaves provide photosynthesis, right? They provide food for the trees, so they translate that information from the sun. That the sun gives them and turns it into food, so the tree can grow more branches, more leaves, protect more birds. The color green, let's see, spiritually or energetically, so it represents, and correct me if I'm wrong, I think it's the heart chakra. So it deals with love, giving and receiving love, self-love. It also deals with, says it's calming to the nerves, thoughts, and the body as well. So you've got like spiritual, energetic, and chemical principles to it. So the purpose, right? So it starts up there, then it falls to the ground, and it creates this ground cover. So it protects the ground from the sun, right? From leaching all the nutrients out of it. But then it does this other amazing thing. It makes the soil rich as ever. So this is the soil doesn't look like this anywhere else in the yard other than where I amend it or I have the soil covered. You know, so there's also, bacteria and fungi and all that good stuff in there that benefits the soil and the trees and the plants and the grass and everything around it, and us as well. So, at different stages in life, we play different roles, right? I'm gonna get into how this relates to us. And so we play different roles. And sometimes we're being fed, sometimes we're being led, sometimes we're doing the leading. Sometimes, some people won't come out here because it's dirty, or the soil, or insects, or worms, or whatever, afraid they get juke or a bite, but ants, but it's beautiful, man. That soil to me is amazing. I'm like, how can I scrape that up and put it on with the plants? But instead I decided to make that the bin. So don't be afraid. And know that sometimes in your ugly stage, or what seems ugly to other people or so on, you have a purpose of being an energetic principle, being some kind of food, some kind of inspiration for people, for others. And you might not even see it. It might be indirectly, And then at times you might be the green leaves, the new growth right on the top of the tree, and providing energy directly and being out in the sunlight and shining, bright. But regardless, man, you're seen. No matter where you are, you're seen. And so in some way, even when the process of life, it's a long message again, right? Long one again. In the process of life, we end up shedding the body, and what we leave behind, or what you could leave behind, right? What you could leave behind is this dark, rich soil that somewhat represents the womb as well. Something's gonna be birthed from that. So I pray you have At different stages, you understand your purpose. You see how, understand it, but don't let it take over your life. You know, have balance, but understand your purpose at different times in your life and be proud of yourself, you know, honor it. And think about legacy. Think about that soil, that rich soil that you're leaving behind, that rich energy that, you know, what is your niece, your nephew, your younger siblings, the people that you leave behind once you're not here anymore for years to come, right? What are you leaving them? What did you say to them? What kind of love did you share with them? You know, how kind were you? What did you do for them? You know, what were your unselfish deeds? Like, how did you push the culture forward? You know, and another thing too, like something I was thinking about with this, like being around elders, right? I'm a hermit. I like being to myself, but you know, just the same as in real life, being around elders, they've lived life, they've gone through things, storms, you know what I mean? Trees growing within them, you know, competing, everything else, and they have a different perspective on life. And so being around them, you're bound to benefit from those gems they give you, from that rich soil that's under your elders, you know what I mean? Just, you know what I mean, under. But yeah, you're bound to benefit and grow. And so you'll grow in a nutrient-dense atmosphere, and that can only benefit you and benefit everyone else that you interact with, you know? So yeah, again, be in your purpose, hear me? Zimmy, blessings and love. Have a good one. Easy.
She just loving. She don't care about nothing but loving. She gon' cry.